Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the R Words podcast, a podcast where we don't only try to speak intellectually with a fun twist, we also play this game where each one of us has to generate a random word starting with the R. During conversation, each one of us has to implement this word 3 times without the other person noticing, and the first person to actually do this will win the episode and get a point added to the tally. But there's a twist. Each one of us has a challenge flag, and during conversation, if you feel like you know the other person's word, you just throw the challenge flag and check the word. If you're correct, the other person won't be able to win, and if you're not correct, the game just continues. God damn, bro.
You said, I'm gonna do a slow one today.
Holy shit. I literally said before doing the intro, I was like, I'm gonna do a slow one because I'm fucking tired, bro. Sorry for everyone who is like, oh, well, normally they say in YouTube videos in the first 1 minute you're not allowed to cuss or else your video gets striked.
You can cuss. There's a place in Austria called
fuck.
There's a place in Austria called fucking.
Okay, well then.
So you're just talking about this place in Austria.
Yeah. I'm hella tired, and yesterday at work I was feeling a bit under the weather and I still have like a sore throat. So I was like, I'm gonna do a slow one today.
You're not doing the intro anymore, bro.
I was like,
so working. Yes,
I should do auctions.
I got a sore throat for the 13th time.
I should do auctions actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 50 years.
Then we
have 151.
I fucking love those videos where they do like the auction thing and then they start like dissing people while doing the auction.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, 50 for a guy in an ugly t-shirt. It's so
50 for a guy with a clapped ass haircut.
Yeah. So basically, I have a sore throat-ish, and I thought I was doing a slow intro, but ended up doing a fast one. Won't be faster than the previous one. The record is now at 20.
We don't know. I didn't look at the time. It might be.
I think it will be 20. It was not going to be not going to be the 26.
How much?
25 seconds. How much do I think?
How much do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be like 20.
I think it's sub 30.
Yeah, sure. I mean, buddy.
Who do you think I am?
Who do you think you are? I am.
Some kind of amateur.
Yeah. So no, I think it's going to be like high up in the 26. It's so funny to talk about this as if it's like an actual sport.
Oh, right. Like tactics and stuff. Yeah.
I'm in the high 26 at my worst.
Yeah, he was having an off day today.
I was having an off day today. It's a little bit gloomy outside. Wind's not helping me today. Yeah, no, what I was going to say.
How much?
Yeah.
You said 26.9?
I think it's going to be like 26.9 or 8. But also, what I was excited about it in the first
I think
part,
27 point something.
Yeah? Okay. How much you want to win? How much you want to gamble?
Everything. Car keys, house keys.
Fucking guitar. Oh, but no, I was actually impressed that I was able to do the intro in one go. It's like,
but maybe this is the secret. You go and then you're like, oh, I'm not really feeling it today.
I should do it low key all the time.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is going to be really bad. I'm going to do it really slow. Hey, guys. You know, they just lock the fuck in. It's like sleeper agent. Wakes up.
Maybe that's how I should introduce the podcast to all the other people. Saying like, what's your podcast actually about? Normally I would do like this, like, oh, you know, oh, Michael, listen. But no, I should use like, yeah, this is a podcast about
What?
Oh yeah, just fucking because
I don't think you're gonna watch the podcast.
Yeah, because I actually wanted to do a slow intro so that people could actually listen to what I say during the intro, because I feel like half of the people don't even have a clue, which is 2 people.
True.
Right. That's crazy. Calling yourself out, huh? I think it's time for generating the word.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do an accent that I do really well in this episode, which is a Dunglish accent. It's Dutch English.
Oh.
So while Marco is generating the word, I'll tell you guys about... this is literally just the guy from our work. I'll tell you guys about our YouTube channel. We have some videos there. You can like all videos and... do shorts as well, and you can like those as well and watch them as many times, because then we get more watches. And then we also have Instagram and TikTok, and you can watch our shorts there, and you can also follow us there and like our likes and the videos and stuff. And then we also have Spotify, and on Spotify you can rate 5 sterren, yeah. And then you can also like the podcast. No, you can also only rate them 5 stars after listening to the entire episode. So that takes like 45 minutes. It's like watching half of a football game. Yeah. So see, this accent goes way easier for me for some reason. But to be fair, I have to cover the thing, right? God damn, I can't even see. Like the fucking light is reflecting so much. Do this.
Yeah. Does your phone do this as well, where you'll be using your phone outside and then you put it in your pocket and you take it out and it has like barely any fucking brightness? Or no, the other way around, like the auto adjust brightness.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this.
You do?
I'll just take my phone out. I'll take my phone out while I'm outside and I can't see anything, and I'm like,
yeah, but it
like trying to put up the brightness like this blind.
Does it not automatically adjust for you?
No.
It does for me. Maybe that's yours.
I think I've turned it off.
It's really nice.
I think I turned it off because I thought that's what was going wrong, but maybe that's not what was going wrong.
But I'm pretty sure it's like better for your battery to have it on that setting, because then like you take it out and it's just like not bright at all, but then it sees that it's like a lot of like sun out, and then it's just adjusting at the moment.
How's that better for battery?
Because if it's
if you're inside, then it would have really low.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but in general, I would have this anyway.
I do like it. I actually had this. It's weird that you mentioned it, because I had this like last or like this week that it happened to me. That was sunny outside, and I looked at my phone. It was like super dark, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it just lit up, and I was like, "Oh, nice feature." And so you start acknowledging, start appreciating the coders behind all your like software and
stuff that we use.
Yeah.
I feel like now, but the new thing is just adding loads of fucking features that no one ever uses. No.
Yeah, like an advanced calculator, brother. Have you seen that?
No.
It's that where you can just like write like 4x4, for instance, and then just like it puts it into in the calculator like a 4x4, 4x4.
So as in like a touch screen?
I think so, yeah.
Like
you
or
can just
like what's it called?
The ciphers written to like calculator stuff. But I was hoping it would also do it for like more advanced math.
Can you do equations?
That's what I was hoping for, but I don't think. Well, actually, I think.
I mean, there's no reason why it can't.
I think you
If
could
it
do
can
like
do,
4.
If it can do
4x
letters
plus
and
8
numbers
equals 5, and then it would do.
But also squares and roots and
yeah. That's what I was hoping that it would do better, because a lot of those
they can be a bit of a pain in the ass,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. That's so fucking annoying.
But then it doesn't matter, because the only real time you use a calculator is like in an exam where you have to use specific types of calculator.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Actually, I use my calculator on my phone a lot during
really?
like classes, but it's
Is
because
it not dog shit.
That's because my what's it called? Like not the scientific one, the graphical calculator.
The programmable one?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has like a dead battery. I constantly have to recharge.
Aren't they the ones that are like solar charged or something?
No. Those are the ones that have an actual battery that you have to recharge from time to time. And because mine is on like an exam setting, because you have to put them on an exam setting so that you cannot use your codes and stuff.
Oh wait, so you don't even have, and you can use that calculator in an exam, but you use the exam setting?
We can use them for some courses, but we have to put them on an exam setting, so we're not allowed to bring in like codes and like games and stuff, or like answers from whatever.
Yeah, but you're still using that calculator.
Yeah.
We have to use a specific, there's only like 6 or so calculators that we're allowed to use.
TI, Texas Instruments.
No, Casio MS something.
Okay.
And they're like
Actually, Texas Instruments is a better one.
Yeah, go talk to the fucking university, man. But yeah, we're only allowed to use a specific couple of calculators in the exam.
I'm not a big
I don't know
fan
if they've ever checked this. But and all I know is I had the one from school I used to use, which was like some Casio one, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But these ones are dog shit. They're really bad. The ones that we have to use. It's like the one where I can't even explain it, but I just don't like the way it
But
works.
are you capable of doing like a binomial, normal deviation, that kind of stuff on it, or is that a different?
I don't think it
No,
has
okay,
graph
so
stuff.
then it's just like it's a scientific calculator. That's what it's called. And then you have the graphical and like coding calculators, and that's the one that you can do like normal deviations and binomial deviations and calculate like chances and that kind of stuff.
Okay, probabilities.
Probabilities, and you can also calculate I never know how to pronounce this in English. I think it's matrices. Matrices. Exactly.
Yeah, or matrices.
Matrices? Okay. Yeah, you can do like actual matrices on that and just do times or to the power of, which is way nicer than doing it by hand, obviously.
What do you mean to the power of?
So basically, if you have
just like cubed or
cubed or to the power of 3, to the power of 4.
Just random numbers, or you mean equations?
No, matrices. You have a matrix, yeah? And the matrix is about, for instance, you have spot A, B, C, D, and they all have like bikes. And then in the matrix, you can see from point A to A, there's so many bikes that stay there, basically. Or from A to B, they travel 70 bikes. We have like 4 spots in the city, and they all have bikes, and basically people can rent it here, but they can also leave it there. Mm-hmm. So then you have like bikes going everywhere. So then they have like a matrix where it says like from A to B, you have this kind of amount. And then if you do it times 2, then you can calculate after 1 year, for instance, how many bikes will be in that spot.
Okay.
Or if you do it times 3, you'll see how many bikes will be. Well, you have to do it you have to also have the beginning matrix where it says like an A, B, C, D. This is how much you have. So you do times. I don't know.
But then surely you could just times up by like do you get told how many bikes are there per per day, or like?
No, you get the starting point from the A, B, C, D. Then I think you have to do it times the matrix where it says like how many like go from there to there and there and there. And then if you times that one, the second one, you can see how many bikes will end up in A, B, C, D after 3 years, for instance.
Okay, but then where does squaring and cubing come?
But that's what I meant with the second one, where it says like from A to B goes this. You do times to the power of 3, for instance, for the upcoming 3 years, and then
you square it, okay, or a cube. Okay, this makes more sense.
But you can also do to the power of 4, to the power of 5, so you have more years basically, not just cubed and squared.
Okay.
Damn, for everyone who's still listening, you're a fucking nerd.
But you actually have to do this on...
Clip it and ship it, by the way.
You need to do this on exams?
I had a exam about matrices.
Matrix algebra or no?
What?
Is this matrix algebra or no?
Yeah.
I keep hearing about this.
Yeah. It's actually it's really fun.
My friend who does computer science had to do it. And more recently, in my statistics course, we had a design, basically. It was an analysis of variance for like specific factors, basically. But and for one of them, it used matrix algebra, and we didn't learn how it actually did it.
Yeah.
And for the other one, it used more easy maths that we actually understood.
It's actually
just a long ass formula.
It's actually pretty easy, and it's what I like about matrices and matrices is that it's very contextual. That's why you have it called, right? Like you can actually visualize it in the real world, and it's not just like this like weird like quantum physics that you have no clue what it actually means. But this is actually, it has like a context that you can understand.
But surely for both of them, you're just applying them to real world examples, like with the bikes that you just said.
Yeah, but that's
and that's the same thing with quantum stuff, right?
Yeah, but it's harder to actually contextualize it.
You're saying it's more abstract.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I think it's less abstract, the matrices, and that's why
I think maths is really abstract.
Math in general?
Yeah. Like, it's actually an interesting, well, maybe an interesting,
Topic for 2 listeners.
not topic, but like side note. In one of my courses, I was learning about how they, because there's still a decent amount of indigenous tribes around the world, right?
Mm.
And this is perfect research material for some psychologists and researchers, basically, who want to research basically how things we are came to be, because you look at them in places where they aren't and you see what the fuck's the difference, basically, right? It's not very strong evidence, but it's a way of doing it. And yeah, so for one of them was counting and maths, basically, and they looked at these tribes, and basically they gave them, I think it was maybe stones or something like this, and then they like they had a certain amount of stones in their hand, and that they say how many there were, basically. And for one, they have words for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But as soon as it gets above like 7 or something like this, if they had 7 and 8 stones next to each other, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Which is really interesting.
I think I know where this is going to, because
the only reason maybe then that we are able to tell the difference between them is because we have a word for it and we learned that word for it. You get what I mean? Because in their language they just have 1, 2, 3, 4 and many.
Yeah,
they don't go all the way up to what we, you know what I mean?
The thing is, this is something that I heard about at my college. That there's a course about this, and I'm getting next year, and it's basically the history of maths. Yeah, and it's talking. It also talks about
Courses talk to me.
It also talks about different kinds of. How I say that, like we count in tens, basically, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
okay.
that. And other tribes or other cultures or whatever have different kinds of way of counting. So they would do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's how they count. About this.
In like other cultures, or
I wouldn't say cultures,
tribes?
maybe just tribes. Yeah, because
like not in modern world.
Yeah, exactly. More like back in the day.
Because I know maths does differ a decent amount in cultures, though.
Yeah,
like even
the
in
Chinese people
multiplication,
different kind
is
of,
it Japanese?
No,
where
Chinese.
They multiply with the lines.
Chinese, yeah.
That's Chinese.
They have like 5 lines.
Pretty cool, actually.
3 lines, and then just like you can, the intersections, right?
Yeah. My friend showed it to me in high school, and I thought he was a fucking like wizard.
yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah. But like you can also we also will have to like calculate like 5 plus 8, for instance, and then you have to do it in like their way, or like 7 plus 5.
But then how would this differ?
So you would say like 7 plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but then the answer would still be 12.
No,
or it would be 8, 4.
I think it would be
like, then it would be almost like tallying it.
Yeah, I think it's more tallying, kind of, but I'm not entirely sure about this. Okay. I still have to do this course. I'll remind you in season 2.
Well, you can add what we've talked about to your repertoire. Now you actually know about it.
Exactly.
So you
there's also
add
this
it to your arsenal.
Yeah, there's also this story about like why do we have like 60 seconds in a minute. Or 60 minutes in an hour. Have you heard of this before or not?
For any for anything really, any unit of measurement.
But do you know where it comes from or not?
Or you're talking specifically about the 60s
like
instead of the 100 that we usually do? Yeah. No,
I'm pretty sure it's because you have 1, 2. Wait, let me check this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lines 8, on your 10, hands.
12, 13, 14, 15. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on one hand. And then on the other hand, they would do like
3. Yeah.
They would count like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So you had like you had 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, 4 section. So 4 times 15 is 60. Body's lost.
No, but like it's hard to. Okay, but like
look,
so you'd say 1, 2,
no.
3,
look.
4. But isn't there 5?
No, look. 1, 2, 3.
That's 1.
That's 3.
Yeah, but you said that they counted it like this.
On the other hand.
Yeah, on the other hand. Okay.
Look, okay.
Because there's 5 of them.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I know.
What?
The thumb is not a finger.
Okay, buddy. But you're counting it when you're doing the lines.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, true. And then also I heard
I don't
something.
know about this hypothesis.
I also heard I heard tribes talking about counting in 20s.
Okay.
And they would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then they continue in the toes.
Well, actually, it's not very related. But I feel like, if you ever look at these tribes or people researching these tribes, I feel like the thing that differs the most is their feet.
Yeah.
Because they actually use them.
They use their feet in different ways than we do.
But in general, just use them. I actually noticed it. I thought about it a while ago, and we don't really use our feet much anymore, especially our toes. We don't use our toes at all anymore. Like in tribes, they use them to feel the ground because they normally walk barefoot, not in some Nikes, right?
Yeah.
So they use them to feel the ground, and then to also there's another thing I think.
Pick up stuff, no?
I think so.
I do that still.
You pick up stuff with your toes?
That ass, I've been doing this for years. Like
I've
since I
never
was
done it.
maybe like 10 or maybe younger.
Oh, bro.
The thing is like...
Pick up that laptop.
No, but that's a clip. No, but like if I had socks on the ground or
Okay, if you have some
shorts.
sock there and you go like this. Although,
No.
to be honest, I wouldn't do that.
No, not like this. I would take it like that, basically rainbow flick it. I would grab it. No. I have to stand up for this, or else you have no.
But
clue.
now you're doing like what's it called?
I would
It's
do
a skill
this.
move in football. No?
No, I would do this. Catch.
Okay,
And
but
a
this is
whoop.
just this is just trick shotting, no?
Basically, yeah, but also it how to say that? I didn't have to use my back that much, which is nice. Like if you have to go down on your back or you have to go through your knees.
Poor you. This is why your back's always
Buddy,
getting
I'm from
injured in the gym,
1999.
bro.
I'm old.
True.
No, but I'm no, yeah, this is my and maybe I got made fun of it as well, man, about it that I did that all the time. I think my sisters made fun of me of doing that shit.
You're only remembering now.
Yeah, no, actually,
Now that I think of it,
they gave me like a bad rep that I was always like grabbing stuff with my toes on the floor. Like what the fuck is? It's like super. I think it was clever, and I still do it to this day.
I mean, yeah, I can see it. It's using them. But I think in general, we use them a lot less than people in these
that's
tribal
true.
situations. And I think this is noticeable because if you try to move them,
Bro, I just fucking remembered something so fucking gross. I remember that like I once wanted to record myself doing something with my hands, but I couldn't. Yeah, actually, I fucking put my phone between my feet like this, and I was just like doing this. I don't know what I was doing, bro.
how's this gross though?
It's like you're holding your.
But you were wearing socks.
Was I now?
Oh hell no.
You weren't there.
Okay, true. Yeah, fair enough. But I think in general we use them a lot less than we used to, or than tribal people use now. And yeah, this is like, I think you can see this because I don't think I can move my little toe without moving the rest of my toes.
Yeah, but I have
what I mean?
weird ass feet. Anyways.
Don't get out your feet.
You know what's funny? Like I feel like I literally tell anything, like anywhere. Like I'm such an open book that I fucking.
I don't really.
My reputation is
care,
like fucking on the internet, and it's like all my shit is out there, bro. But no. Yeah, I mean, if my girlfriend's listening, she'll come and say you have
She'll
gross feet.
testify.
Every time fucking these pinky boys are out,
These monstrosities.
she finds a chance to just call them out on everything. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But I acknowledge it. It's true. Yeah, but I do believe it comes from my ballet background. Yeah, they fucking.
To be
fucked with my
fair,
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, this is another thing. Dancing, you use your feet a lot more.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
And
I
then,
think I, in general, don't really use them. I walk. But then that's why I feel like we're so, like, flat-footed.
yeah, but I also had to do like a lot of bare feet dancing and walking. And also like gliding on your like on the top of your
Oh,
foot.
you mean like this?
Yeah, and also like going this on the floor. So it's like a lot
Like
of burnt
splinters in your fucking
No,
foot?
I wouldn't say splinters because we wouldn't really dance on like hard floor or something like that. It's more like
Dance on Lego.
I know it was more like what's that called? Oh, they have a word for it. White, something white, like a white. It was like a rollout sheet basically. They will. There's a dancer term for this, but I completely forgot. It's like a white rollout floor basically, and that's what we would dance
Like
on.
carpet?
Kind of, but not carpet is like.
But it's something you'd roll out, like a yoga mat kind of thing.
No, but it's like it's like it fills the entire room. It's like an entire rollout of like how would I?
What material is it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is it?
It's not wood. It's not like soft or anything.
It's
just
not
like
steel.
it's not not copper.
Is it like
copper now?
Otherwise, you'd be making millions.
Yeah, of course. No, it's like it's a little like you can. I wouldn't say you can push it in. It's like it kind of feels like plastic or like rubbery.
Is it the stuff that kids have in playgrounds? You know, like the
No, I don't think so.
the soft kind of tarmac thing.
No, it's not it.
Oh.
No. It's I don't know. I don't know how to. Actually, I want to look this up. There's an actual word for this, but I completely forgot. Which one is my browser? Dancer floor. White eily.
What?
White eily. White. I don't know. Well.
The fuck? Vinyl?
No. Dance ballet. I need ballet floor is better. Or like,
Looks like a-
theaters have these as well.
It's like a twister mat.
Yeah, we only dance on twister mats.
Right hand
vinyl.
blue.
Maybe it's vinyl. Yeah, it's like vinyl.
Like a record.
White
The fuck?
eily.
It
This.
says vinyl.
Yeah, I think it's vinyl.
What the fuck? Vinyl is the record material, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Like people
maybe
always talk about vinyls.
or maybe that's just called a vinyl.
Surely it's because it's made of vinyl.
You would think, right?
We're gonna
Wait.
look it up. Actually, it's made of.
Look up vinyl. This is on the vinyl floor. See? Yeah, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, I found it. I found it
Ding,
on
ding,
the
ding.
interwebs. Yeah,
Then
it's like a rollout thing.
Look up "Are vinyls made of vinyl?"
Wow, now we're gonna fuck up Google really bad. Are vinyls made of? Oh, wait, are vinyl floors then, right?
No. I'm talking about the records.
Made of vinyl. I don't know how to spell vinyl anymore.
It's,
Yes, vinyl records are made of vinyl. More precisely, they are made
this
of
is AI,
polyvinyl
whatever,
chloride,
bro.
PVC, a type of plastic. The term vinyl is often used as general term for
oh,
these
so
records.
PVC is a type of plastic which is called vinyl.
Yeah. So then,
So that's pretty. Actually, that's pretty.
bro,
Wait,
no, it's still recording. I think it was. I'm pretty sure.
did
If
it
not-
pop up? Like, did it just stop and we continue talking?
I'm not sure. Well, if you guys, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
Should we
We'll assume it's okay. And
quick
then,
recap or not of what we just said?
Uh,
We were looking up vinyls. I don't know if you guys heard this. We were looking up vinyls and we found that vinyls are made of vinyls, PVC. Well, should be
I think
fine.
it's fine.
Okay.
But this is kind of poetic almost because you're dancing on vinyls. So-
Wow, that's nice.
Right, you're like dancing on records.
And dancing.
it's like
is-
a record scratch. That's where the record scratch came from.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
exactly,
actually,
bro.
Yeah.
That should
I
be
was-
that should be the name of a dance move in ballet. Record
the
scratch.
record scratch.
That would actually be
Might already be a move.
That would be pretty
I've never heard of
fucking-
it before.
pretty 200 IQ. People are like, Daddy, where did the record scratch come from? And
To
you're
be
like,
fair,
let me tell you, son.
let me tell you something. But to be fair, most dance moves actually came from like logical things, like the windmill.
Just
it's
picturing
like,
someone going like,
no. It's like basically on the floor, and you
like a cartwheel.
you brush or like fan open your legs, basically.
Huh?
I'm not gonna do
Demonstrate.
it. I'm not gonna do it. What else? A flare? No, a flare is not. What do you think? Well, this could be a fun actually. Yeah. What do you think when you hear the word flare? What kind of move would you think is that?
Like this or something.
Okay,
Like throwing out your arm or your...
it's kind of throwing your leg. It's like you throw your leg
about
and
to
you
say
just
that.
go like around yourself, like with your legs. It's like a breakdance move. It's like the most common breakdance move that you'll see.
Is it the one they do on the floor?
Yeah, and then they're on their hands the whole time. Basically, do you know what we talked about this in the second episode? Do you know what a pommel horse is in gymnastics? What the guys do on the thing, and they're like they're swiveling their.
Like with their hands?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Go like yoink yoink.
That's basically what breakdancers do, but breakdancers they open their legs.
Wow.
Wow.
It's a fine line.
Yeah. I don't know if I have most breakdance moves are also called like 180 or 360s or
Inventive.
540s. It's just like turns on their hands basically. I don't know if I'm not really good at like the breakdancing lingo.
You're not in with the cool kids.
Actually, there's a move that actually the the belt buckle. Exactly.
Faster.
Exactly. It came from the plant. No, belt buckle is basically where they like show their belt buckle because every crew had their own belt, which like represented their
With
their
the logo
crew,
on it or something.
Yeah, their crew basically, and people would just like do like this. Look,
Look at my belt.
they would start their little. I wouldn't say choreo. A little freestyle while doing like the belt buckle, and like showing like, look, I'm representing this crew. So,
It's gang signs for dancing, basically.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
because that's how they tried to solve their problems without doing crime. They were doing dancing in the Bronx.
Yeah. They still found a way to bring gangs into it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But anyway, where did we started talking about maths and we
Normally
somehow
I
got
do
here.
this. Normally I'm the guy.
Okay, fine. Reel it in.
Okay. Wait. How did we get here?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
How did we get here? No, it was maths, and then we started talking about tribes. Yeah, because we were talking about maths and
feet.
tribes, and then we started talking about how we don't use our feet as much anymore. Then we got into dancing.
We could make a nice graph out of this, like a nice network. How did we get here?
Yeah,
We started
Sure.
doing math, and then we went to.
and we have our goofy ass faces going like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, yeah. You can do that.
Yeah, you can edit that. Fucking hell, I'm not gonna edit that shit. That's so much work.
Anyway,
I like when I'm talking about editing and so much work, I just think back at the time where I was making videos in Corona time, and
Mhm.
I made like 20-minute videos of like basically how do you say, like reacting to something and then making it funny, but I would also program edit stuff and do like what's it called, basically I did these animations myself, but I was not good at animations, so I did it the like my wave. I just looked up how to do this motion, and then I just saw it and I just put it on there, and but it looked, if actual editors looked at it, it would like look really bad. So but it got the job done, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I was doing like some bullshit stuff of like I had a line where I said like, if I think about Greek life, I think about old Greek men shooting uzu and stuffing their face with like souvlaki, and I had like their face cut out, like how they would do it No, how
Like
they
the
would do it with
jaw
like
open.
do you know how they speak how they show the Canadians in South Park with like their mouth opening like this the whole time when they talk. I basically had their mouth open like
I
this
think
and
you
then
showed me this.
yeah, it's so fucking funny. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it took so much time. That's why I said I'm not gonna do that fucking shit because it takes too much time to
We
like
just need another coronavirus.
exactly.
China, take one for the team. What are we gonna eat this time?
No, I think the next country that will give us a corona is India for sure.
India?
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
bro, they keep it too
keep
well
it within there,
maintained.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, the sippy is out.
That reminds me of the little baby cup with the little thing.
Yeah, no, but that's basically what this is.
It's just a massive baby sippy cup.
Yeah, and it's the reason that I actually drink.
And then
water.
when it runs out, he throws a tantrum and he starts crying.
water.
Yeah, that's what happens basically.
Yeah, but this actually helps me drink actual like water because like
Actual water?
actual water. Normally I drink fucking carbonated. No, you're the one that drink carbonated water.
Carbonated water?
I don't drink the devil's water.
It's not the devil's water.
I fucking hate it. It's so bad.
No, it's not. It adds a bit of a twist.
Pizzazz.
Also because I always liked the slightly sparkling water. When I was a kid, I fucking hated it. And my dad always used to drink it. I think it was because in Ireland and Scotland, sparkling water is like fucking burn your taste buds off sparkling. Like it's really, really
How
carbonated.
does that work then?
Huh?
How does that work? How does it burn your face off? Sparkling.
Taste buds.
Taste.
Like it's just
okay.
really,
Yeah.
really carbonated,
okay,
basically. And there's a brand called Ballygowan, and there's this really fucking sparkling. But anyway, so I used to hate this. But in Italy, they have a spectrum of sparkling waters. They have slightly sparkling, which is normally like Ferrarelle, or there's another brand as well. San Pellegrino is like the classic, or San Benedetto is like the classic normal sparkling one, but there's always one in the middle, which is slightly sparkling. And I always like this one because it's enough to be a bit interesting, but it's not enough to actually be like annoying or discomforting or anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like and it's like less carbonated than a soft drink as well. But so having like one of these in the fridge in Italy was fucking amazing. And then where we work, we also have slightly sparkling water, which I don't think anyone uses apart from me.
Yeah, true.
So I drink the slightly sparkling water basically.
Yeah. No, I always give sparkling water a bad rep because I don't know. I don't think for me it's like when I drink a fizzy drink, I want to have it like flavored.
Okay.
And then because I like water when I like I'm actually craving water because I trained a lot. You know what I mean? Or if I'm like tired. Like I can still remember when I was playing volleyball and I was doing practice and I was like literally like urging. Is that urging for water? Like I needed water.
Geeking for water.
I was goofing.
Is what they would say nowadays.
And then I like water, but then lately I've been having like dry skin and like headaches, so I was like that's why sleep deprivation. That's why like I need to actually drink water, and then this actually helps it because like a straw always helps you drink water faster than anything else. It's true.
What?
A straw makes you drink faster.
How?
In general, I don't know.
I bet I can drink more water without a straw than with a straw, like in the same period of time.
Yeah, but maybe you're one of the few. But but I think maybe I think it has to do with your nature, that you like nurture maybe, that you brought up with always drinking from a sippy cup, and then it reminds you.
Oh, you like your sippy cup, goo goo gaga.
It just reminds me of back then. You just like goofing on that shit, and I think that's why. But they also say like when you drink an alcoholic drink with a straw,
I've heard this,
easily drunk. But I think that's just because you drink faster.
If it's with ice, yes. If you're drinking like a mixed drink and it's full of ice, yeah, you can go with a straw and be like, and just take the whole thing, and it's way more It's way more
ASMR, by the way, ASMR.
It's way more difficult to drink a whole thing like of a mixed
Yeah.
drink if it's got fucking
Because if you take a
ice
sip like this, it's just like this. But if you go for a sip like with a straw, you take like 3 inhales probably. Like,
You
that-
triple when you drink with a straw?
actually, if I drink Coke, I do triple all the time. I do like this for
I
the
do.
kick. Fucking right there, buddy. No, I actually I take 1 sip just for the kick. Then I drink another one because I don't feel it, and the third one is actually for pleasure. I'm not addicted.
I swear.
I swear. No, every time. Yesterday this happened as well. I was looking for a can of Coke at work, and we didn't have money. I don't know. I started like
You started shaking.
shaking. It's like, I need more fucking Coke. I need more fucking Coke. He's like, you have Pepsi, man. You understand? People that I don't understand why people don't feel the difference between Pepsi and Coke.
It's the same thing.
There's 100%
comes from the
difference.
same factory.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I made that up. Maybe it does, but I made it up.
I'm pretty sure there's a difference between 2 of them. I can taste the difference. Give me 2 of them blindfolded. I'll throw away the can of Pepsi and a drink.
You did this already, right?
Yes,
Remember
but they
with
had
your
like
family, right?
yeah, but they had like crazy flavors, so it was super hard. They had fucking banana flavored Coke. The fuck.
That sounds so bad.
Yeah, but I
Like
couldn't really taste it because it's like artificial.
The artificial banana
artificial
flavor
banana.
with Coke.
It's basically if you do like a Coke and pisang ambon, the green stuff.
Also
in-
sounds pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it sounds pretty disgusting. It should never be mentioned ever everywhere. Yeah. So when did we start actually? Like 2 minutes. Actually, we were pretty fast, no?
Yeah. But anyway, I think we were like 5 minutes in though, because I restarted this, but not this.
Oh, okay.
But
So we want to keep this tangent going?
yeah, no, because I was gonna say something.
Or you're going to pull up a whole new topic
no,
out of the bag?
no. What was I gonna
I want
say?
to talk about world hunger.
No, but I feel like if you put in different vessels for the Coke, like let's say you have a can, a bottle, a plastic bottle, like a glass bottle, a plastic bottle.
Glass bottle is so good.
Yeah.
A cold can of Coke is also really good. A cold can of Coke is
And then I don't know, fucking what's it called?
Postmix.
Yeah, like the same as the one that you have on like a.
Yeah, that's called Postmix.
That's also Postmix,
Yeah.
not just the gun.
A gun is also Postmix because they
Yeah.
mix it afterwards.
Post mix.
Mix.
but like, yeah, do you think you'd be able to tell the difference between these 5?
Yeah, I'm holding it, yes. No, but I think
with the sippy straw.
I don't know. No, I don't think so because
And then what if you throw in Pepsi? And then what if you throw in the GOAT Freeway Cola?
we can test it out one day and
Definitely needs to be. Or what if you let it go flat? Some would say the carbonation is ruining the flavor. So if you let them all go flat, you'll be able to taste the reality.
You can also dehydrate it and then eat it raw.
You could also just eat the can. Just get like lacerations in your mouth.
But actually, I heard that in Mexico they have the best Coke.
Yeah, it's because they use cane sugar, I think.
And you're going to Mexico.
You want me to bring back a fucking case of Coke?
Mexico, aren't you? You're going to fucking Mexico and you're going to fucking kind of Coke me.
Well, what is it? Max Liquids? Do they have a Max Liquid thing there as well?
What is a max liquid?
Like you can only bring 100 mils of
100
liquid.
100 ml is enough for me. But in your luggage that you check in, you can just bring
I'm
liters.
not checking in luggage.
You're just going with a carry-on? What is that?
Going with a backpack and a 10 kg.
Yikes. So 100 ml it is.
What if I get like the syrup? Like the...
Just a raw syrup.
No, like the... Because isn't that a thing? Like in
Yeah.
McDonald's, they got like some
Yeah,
syrup
syrup
thing and they
bags,
mix it with water or
Yeah,
something.
but you're 100% getting stopped at border control.
If I have a syrup?
If you have a bag of fucking Coke syrup,
Why? It should just be black syrup, no?
yeah, but they're not gonna see the color in the fucking machine, are they?
Yeah, but what kind of drugs do you import
They're
that are
at least
syrupy?
they're at least gonna. They are very creative these days. They even put them in like Valentine's gifts.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them change the state of matter of the drug. You know what I mean?
Don't tell them my secrets.
I'm illegally importing gas Coke.
Actually,
than,
it could be a
fucking-
move that you like import Coke, buy Coke bottles, and you say, "Oh, it's just Coke. It's just Coke," and you're telling the truth. It's Coke.
It's just Coke.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna have to add that to my repertoire of drug smuggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're at least getting stopped if they're gonna what's it called? Take it away from you. I'm not sure. Yeah,
I was just thinking,
help a brother out.
I had to do a study in, and this is all stemming from the word I just said. I had to do a study in college. Don't worry, I'll keep it quick.
No, I was stemming.
A study in college where I had to read French and English passages on like something that someone had done, basically like something illegal, and then I had to judge how severe I would punish them for what they did. And the idea is that it differs in the different languages. But basically the prerequisites for doing the study were that you need to speak a second language.
Yeah.
Right. And I was thinking which one to do. The options were like Dutch, German, and then French or Spanish. So I was like, French or Spanish. So I chose French because I did French in school and like comprehensions, you know what I mean? Like if you're doing comprehensions, you always, like if you did comprehensions in school, then you're better at doing comprehensions. Do you know what I mean? Whereas with Spanish, I didn't do any, comprehensions, like where they give you a passage and you have to answer questions on the passage. Yeah, you didn't have this in school?
I don't remember doing this.
For like English or any other language?
They give you a text.
Yeah, like a newspaper article or something like this. And you need to read it and then answer questions on the article.
Yeah.
And I never did this for Spanish. So I was like, I'll choose French. And I was thinking of this because like there's a few words that I had no idea what they were, but they allowed us to Google Translate and a few words. And I was thinking, because just now, words that I just said repertoire, like the thing OIRE, like war, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a French thing, no?
Boire,
right?
To drink.
Yeah, right. But like this,
Savoir
war is a French thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Trottoir. It's the sidewalk that we also use that in Dutch.
Trottoir.
Trottoir.
Oh, I don't know this.
And poivre. Poivre.
That's pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah. I know that one.
Okay, we have to wrap it up now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Game check.
I just won.
When
repertoire.
Yeah, but I think I won before you.
You said it.
Yeah, but I kind of twitched the word though.
If you change the ending, it's fine.
No, yeah, I did like an abbreviation kind of vibe because that's how.
What was it?
Do you have a clue?
No.
Reputation.
Reputation? How the fuck did you abbreviate
Bad
that?
rap. Ooh, but that's how a lot of people use it that way. I used a rap twice, as in like a bad rap, and I also used reputation once.
You said reputation once and then rep twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I always give sparkling water a bad rap.
That's such an easy way of doing it because we always say that as well, right?
Yeah, but like that's the only way I knew how to win this. I'm not fucking leaving. I did it.
Calm down. I'll get you your Coke. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be it for this episode. It's now it's 5-3.
6.
You think? There were 3 wins separating us.
5-2. 5-3 sounds
so
about
it's
right.
5-3 now.
Should probably check that.
Check it. There was episode 14, and I hope you guys liked it. And you can leave a like, and you can follow, and you can.
What can you let us know?
You can let us know what
opinion on sparkling or still water.
What kind of calculators do you use? Do you use Texas Instrument, Casio? Do you use the new ones that are out there? Do you use a T184 Plus? Let me know.
It's relatable.
Relatable. Yeah, I do have one now. And like us follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, rate us 5 stars, like everything, leave some comments, and we'll say bye-bye.
God.
Bye-bye. Bye.